Hello, good day to you all of my lovely people out there. It is a beautiful sunny day here, downtown Toronto. I'm currently in Yorkville, and I got this cool view here. I'm on top of the famous big boulder here at Yorkville. But yeah, we'll be doing a little bit of everything today. I've gotten requests to, when I did my poll, to do some exploring, sort of walking the streets. So that's what I'll be doing. But we'll also catch some TTC streetcars, buses, subways, try to get it all in there. We'll include some coffee, food. So yes, I'm here in Yorkville, the posh Yorkville area, and hope you can join me on a beautiful day here in Toronto. Let's take a look around here. Kind of, we'll go through Yorkville first. Take in the sights and sounds. And we'll explore as much as we can. We'll go as far as we can. I have no set route in mind. Just Ottawa Transit and Buses in the house. Hi, Ottawa Transit and Buses. Good morning to you. Thank you as always for joining. I'm so glad you could be here. You can see the clear blue skies here. Toronto, it's beautiful. And we'll take you on a little tour of Yorkville. And then after we finish Yorkville, we'll go into downtown. The downtown core, I'll probably stick sort of west of Yonge. But you can see I'm on top of this big boulder here, so it's pretty neat. Get the views here. Could hear the sounds of the city. Just some of the businesses here. You can see the beautiful skies. Yogi in the house. Yogi, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to you. So glad you could be here, Yogi. Thank you so much. I figured maybe I'll fire up. It's a beautiful day. I haven't really done much. Been taking it easy the last few days in terms of taking footage and the what. But we're here in the Yorkville neighborhood, and Ottawa Transit and Buses says hi, Yogi. Thank you so much. We're in Yorkville right now, the posh Yorkville neighborhood. Maybe should I start walking now, or should I just wait a little bit? I'm on Yogi, as I showed Ottawa Transit and Buses. I'm on top of this famous boulder here. This spot, very popular for people to sit and chill, or as I'm doing, just kind of on top of the boulder. And sorry, just like in my last live stream, I don't think I'll be doing any selfies as much as I want to. I'm not having that little red thing on my eye still there, and I'm not having exactly the greatest hair day. So at least I'm not too happy about it. So Yogi says, hey, Henry in Ottawa. So Yogi and Ottawa Transit and Buses in the house. Maybe we'll start walking. I'll have to be careful when I go down this boulder here. I've gotten requests to do. I never intended for this channel to be doing walking, because we have our fellow the Ken Continuum and Johnny Strides who do a marvelous job of that. But I have gotten, when I did put the poll up, I did get some requests to do some exploring the city. So, I mean, here we are. So as you can kind of see, that's what I was on top of, this famous boulder. Especially in when the weather, in the summertime when the weather is nice, people like to just sit, maybe have a drink, some coffee or tea, or even eat up there. So yeah, here we are. We'll get it moving. We'll get it moving. Some nice little, the lights, I don't know how clearly you can see that. It might be better when it's dark in the nighttime. Some of the businesses here in Yorkville. Now I kind of started here. I'm wondering which way I should go. Maybe I'll start this way and kind of go around. But so glad you two can make it here. This is an access point to the Bay subway station. So as you can see, this is you can go on the Bay subway right here. It's line 2. A lot of very interesting businesses, obviously a lot of high-end boutiques. As we take you here on a tour of Yorkville, there's the ever popular Hemingways. People want to get their drink on, and it was made big news and everything when everything was open back up again. Hemingways threw a big party, to say the least, as soon as it was humanly possible. But we got thank you so much for joining me, Ottawa Transit and Buses and Yogi, my two fabulous mods, part of the mod squad. And I have to admit, I have to get out of my comfort zone a little bit, because doing these walks is not the most comfortable thing for me. But I'm ready for anything. I'm ready for there's an espresso. I remember being there one time, and forgive me, I'll have to put the camera down sometimes. I don't always want to be pointing the camera. There we go. I don't always want to be pointing the camera, so please forgive me for that. But we'll definitely, I'll try and give you the best tour as I can. And again, I'm not the most comfortable, so that's why sometimes I'll have to put the camera down if there's people walking right directly in front of me, to reduce confrontation. But I'm ready for anything. If anybody tries to confront me, then they're gonna see what it's all about. Cumberland Tower. As we are now on Avenue Road, trying to think which route I should take. Maybe I should go back this way, go back around. Maybe, okay, you know what? There's the 13 Avenue Road bus. That'll take you, I'm a big fan of that route, and I take that bus sometimes. Takes you to Eglinton Station. Neat little place where you can just sit and relax. A lot of neat, interesting art here. Not exactly sure what that's supposed to be. Very interesting, to say the least. Somebody left their water bottle up there. There doesn't seem to be an explanation. Usually there's some sort of, maybe if we go back here, I guess I just have to leave it to the imagination to see what that is all about. Very interesting. I'm trying to figure out what that is. Again, there's no description here, but we'll keep it moving. Here's a nice art gallery. I just don't want to make sure I don't catch oh, it's a little bit of a glare here. Can't really see inside. Too much of a glare. One day I'll have to go inside there, get a better view here. But you can imagine, I can't even imagine what some of the prices are. I remember one time we went in, me and a friend went to inside an art shop, and they had these beautiful paintings. They had these beautiful paintings. Beautiful paintings that the owner created, and it was like a $2,000, and that's probably on the low end. That's probably on the low end here. Now forgive me, sometimes I'll take these little side areas. Just got a notification that trains are not stopping at St. Andrew due to a security incident. But we're gonna give you a tour here of Yorkville. Hopefully we don't get into any confrontation, but somebody wants to get in my face, it's gonna be a problem. I don't want to be walking directly in behind someone. Maybe I'll cross the street. There's a female ladies, probably high-end fashion. A lot of high-end fashion here. As we walk through Yorkville. Now that's an interesting van. Wonder what that is. Woodhouse Beer. Okay. Very cool. Very cool van. I like that. And there's no lack of a very interesting businesses here. Places to explore. It's not a massive area, but what they put in this space here in Yorkville, a lot of very interesting, and you don't necessarily have to be rich. You know, you kind of just look around. They do have it's not all high-end stuff. I mean, you can get maybe I'll have to keep crossing and uncrossing. I don't want to. There's Versace. If you got money to spend and you like designer fashion, this is definitely a place for you. Here is Chanel. That's a cool building. The Chanel, I don't even know if they have, I think they're mostly women's fashion. I don't know if they really have men's. There's Mount Sinai Hospital. This brick facade was once part of First Mount Sinai Hospital, founded in 1922, provide medical services particularly for the city's many Jewish immigrants. Since existing hospitals did not offer such services to Yiddish-speaking staff or kosher food, the Ezra's Noshem Society and Ladies and Organization held a successful fundraising campaign and opened the Jewish Maternity and Convalescent Hospital on this site. Reorganized and renamed Mount Sinai Hospital, the facility also welcomed Jewish doctors and medical interns, often excluded from other hospitals. Very cool. And like I said, it's not easy, not the easiest thing for me to do this. I know not everyone is comfortable, not comfortable being on camera, so we're just gonna keep. Not everyone is comfortable being on camera, so I'm gonna have to sometime put the camera down. That's too bad. It's a shame. It's a shame, but we'll walk in here. It's a shame why people, I don't know if they're self-conscious or whatever it is, but I'll try and do the best I can. Maybe some people don't want to. I still have to respect that. Oh, here's some more galleries. Art gallery. Very cool. Very cool. And every year they have an art event, art themed event here. In the summertime though, that's when usually those festivals happen. Very cool little area here. And let's go up. Let's go up. I want to show you all as much as possible, as humanly possible. And again, I'll have to be very creative how I maneuver the camera. Spaces. We're here. If you just happen to be popping in, we're here exploring Yorkville at the moment. The exclusive Yorkville neighborhood of Toronto. Very interesting. And I'm gonna walk backwards for a bit because I don't want to point a camera if I don't have to at somebody. But I'll try and give you as much views as possible here in Yorkville, and we'll go from there. I'll definitely make my way downtown, and again, I have to be very careful when I was showing the Mount Sinai information. There's a dude with his small children, and so he didn't seem to be too camera happy. Tagliatella Galleries. One of these days I'll have to go. One of these days I'm gonna have to go inside further, give you a more detailed. And I'm sure some of the workers may not want to be on camera, so go inside, show you a little bit further at another time some of the businesses, and maybe go inside. I like this that's neat. So now I can either go I can keep going on Yorkville Avenue. Maybe we'll keep going on Yorkville Avenue. Now, I know there's copyright music. It's okay. It's all right. I won't bother. Sometimes it's nice to hear. And unfortunately, see on the lower level, there's a lot of salons, as you can probably imagine. A lot of salons in Yorkville. It's sadly been a tough. Salons having it tough right now. It's a little bit tough in that industry, but hopefully they'll pull through. A couple of the salons have gone on to business. As we are now on Bay Street, Yorkville and Bay Street. Yorkville and Bay Street. I think I'll cross the street, and then across the street here, continue going on and finish Yorkville, and then I'll go inside Yorkville again. A Harjot in the house. Harjot, good morning, Henry and everyone. Yes, that's right. Keep going there. Keep going. Don't even wait for the pedestrian. Damn, man. Sidewalk closed. Use other sidewalk. They've been doing some construction. Good morning, Harjat. So glad you could be here. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you're doing well, Harjat. Yogi says, hey, Harjat. And as you can see, a lot of construction. A lot of it has cleared up, but as you can see, there's still a lot of construction going on. Ottawa Transit and Buses says, hello, Harjat. How are you? Good morning. So everyone's showing Harjat the love. Harjat says, hey, Yogi. So Harjat, some new condos coming up here. Obviously, there's going to be a big development there. Harjat says, hello, Ottawa Transit and Buses. Good morning. I am good. I'm glad to hear that, Harjat. I'm so glad to hear that. So glad that you're here with us. Here's a very cool firehouse. Got the Canada flag waving. Tell a little bit of wind. There's a cool clock. And I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Toronto Fire Station 312. And here is a Toronto Public Library branch. The Yorkville branch. I'll definitely have to go inside there sometime. Very nice. I'm a fan of that building. Very nice. 22 Yorkville Avenue. Construction, construction, more construction. Business is booming to the construction industry. And obviously Yorkville is going to be Yorkville will be a desirable neighborhood. Pretty much everything you need you can find in Yorkville. You wouldn't really have to go downtown really, unless you were trying to catch a hockey game or a basketball game or some kind of event, a concert. Harjat says, hello, Ottawa Transit and Buses. Good morning, I am good. We are now at Yonge and Yorkville. There's the ginormous Toronto Public Library, the reference library. If you need to do some research, that's the place to go. You can't really take out any books, but you could. There's plenty of. That's why you have to give yourself time to. If you need to do some research. Got pretty much everything there. We're walking on Yonge Street South. We're gonna go back to Yorkville because I want to finish my tour of Yorkville. Transit Place in the house. So good to see you, Transit Place. Thank you so much for dropping by. Great to see you. Thank you so much. Ottawa Transit and Buses says hi, Transit Place. And Yogi as well says hi, hey, Transit Place. Ottawa Transit and Buses says, I love your videos. All right, I'm gonna have to check out Transit Place videos. But there's a main entrance to the Toronto Reference Library. There's a Balzac's right beside the entrance. They have a pretty good coffee. I'm gonna walk on the bike lane even though I shouldn't, but As you can see, I don't think there's any cyclists coming right now. Let's get. That's nobody coming. Oh no, there's. Okay, I don't think I should even do that. I don't think. Transit place says thanks. Susie in the house. Susie, welcome, Susie. Susie, thank you so much for stopping by in the chat. Good morning, Toronto Tech and Transit and everyone. Good morning to you, Susie. Thank you so much for being here. I'm just waiting to get a little bit of clearance here. People walking by, that's fine. I gotta be patient. But I missed it. Sorry, I don't want to miss a comment here. I try to get to everyone. Transit Place says, looks like Young isn't busy. You're absolutely right. Transit Place, you're absolutely right. You know what? A lot of people, I think a lot of people are on holidays right now. They're on vacation holidays. You know what? I'm gonna walk in the bike lane. I don't think Johnny's strides were approved, but you know what? I promise you, I'll get back to the sidewalk very shortly. Ooh, this is yucky. Yeah, what is all this crap? Sorry, I didn't mean to show you that. Oof. I better get on back to the side. But yeah, Susie was saying LOL Balzacs. But yeah, Yonge Street is not busy. When I took the bus downtown, there's a look at Yonge and Bloor up there. We may pass by there, but I want to finish Yorkville. So here we are. We're gonna continue. We'll finish Yorkville before we go. Hajjah says, hey, Transit plays. Ottawa Transit and Buses says, hey, he plays Roblox Transit, I think. Okay. Thanks for the information. Thank you for the information. Ottawa Transit and Buses. Transit Place says, I remember Yonge Street was a pain. Yeah, during the next couple of weeks, this week and next week, it's a lot easier to get around, to get to downtown if you have to come from more further north. When I took the bus, I mean, pretty much got there ahead of time. So shouts out to 97 bus, the bus operator, really cool, really cool dude, and got there downtown with it was beautiful, hardly any traffic. Transit Place says, I found some in real life content. All right. Transit Place says, but mostly Roblox. Okay, I'll have to check your channel out, Transit Place. Definitely have to check it out. And Ottawa Transit and Buses says, hey, Susie. And Susie says, yeah, I mean, I would be too, LOL. Yeah, for sure, Susie. And Susie says, I mean, he walks outside the scaffolding. So, yeah, sometimes I do that. I make 100% sure that there's no bikes or e-scooters coming. So I just quickly, just to avoid people, I don't want to, because those scaffolding on the sidewalk sometimes are very narrow, and I don't really want to be pointing the camera out right in that close proximity to people. But there's a sort of a Cumberland, when you go in there, it's sort of like you're going back in time. It's kind of glare. It's like you're going back in time. Very kind of old school Cumberland Terrace. Ottawa Transit Buses says, that's why YouTube's algorithm is dead. LOL. Yeah. Yeah, that's funny, Ottawa Transit and Buses. Arjah says, that's Asia Arts and Interiors, finest in Canada since 1978. Oh, they have a massive clearance. And sadly, eventually, I'm sure all the businesses that are in Cumberland Terrace will eventually, so many of them have already closed up shop. And I guess that's why they're having clearance. They probably got their notice that eventually everything here is going to be a redevelopment. Hajjah says, good morning, Susie. And Susie says he also talks to himself at Yogi. Yeah. Yeah, in the beginning, it was just me, and I had to. Sorry for the glare here. There's a maybe I'll. As if you recall, we were on the other side there when we looked at this. But Susie says, "Good morning, Hajat." But yeah, Susie. In my first couple of live streams, there were times when I was basically talking to myself. Thank goodness that my OG mod Yogi and Ottawa Transit and buses, they were there. They would pop in, so at least I wasn't talking to myself. And Yogi had a good laugh at that one. Susie says, more reasons not to go out. It's a dead mall. Yes, Susie, it is a dead mall. It is a dead mall, Susie, and I know because I was there not too long ago. I was inside. Would you believe there was actually a key cutting place. I need to get a key cut. And there was actually there was a place around Young and Charles, but they didn't have. So he referred me to the place inside there. There's Asia Arts and Interiors again. Oh, you can't really see. I don't know if I should go in or not. I don't even know if it's worth going in, to be honest. The key cutter. I had to get a key cut somewhere on the lower level. It was a pain in the butt to find. But it is, Susie's right, it is a dead mall. Yeah, what exactly are they doing here? Oh, of course, residences and retail. Holy smokes, 50, 66, and 69 stories. But yeah, it's like you're going back in time when you go in that mall. It's very, very, very old. Maybe one day I'll show you all. Ottawa Transit and Buses says, bye, I'll be back. All right, look forward to it, Ottawa Transit and Buses. As we are here at Bay and Cumberland, so we're gonna go back into Yorkville. And I gotta finish my tour of Yorkville. Susie says, I used to get sushi down there and the service wasn't that great. Yeah, you know, Susie, especially if you had gone there when all the businesses got notice that they were eventually going to have to shutter. It's pretty sad. I guess it's, sorry, I don't know if you can hear me, but I guess it's pretty demoralizing if you're a business and you know that you're going to have to close up shop eventually. I can't imagine that the morale would be too good. So maybe if you went during within the last few years, I can imagine maybe that's what happened. But Susie says, Henry, hole in the wall sushi place on Spadina and Richmond. CJ Sushi Shop. Oh, okay. I think you're saying that those are good sushi places, Susie. Spadina and Richmond and. Wait, in Henry, hole in the wall sushi place and CJ Sushi Shop. I'll have to, when I'm craving a sushi, I'll definitely have to check it out if you're recommending it. Right in Chinatown. Susie says, I get it. The lease wasn't cheap after all the rentals being done. And there's another Tokyo Smoke. The David Rocco Bar Aperitivo. Nice. I like that. Little convenience store. And I remember when we haven't gone through this part yet, but we were on the other side. Maybe we've been there. So I pretty much show you most of it. I just have to show you as we wait for the cars. But when the businesses were getting their notices, why are there so many cars here in Yorkville? This is ridiculous. When a lot of the businesses were getting their notices that they're being so as you can imagine, a lot of businesses try to sell, and a lot of businesses try to sell and they had to sell, obviously not for a very good price, because since it was being, whoever would buy, the business, it would only be there for a couple of years. Susie says, yes, I go there a lot. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll have to check it out. I don't know why we waited all this time, because we're waiting for the cars, but we haven't gone through this part yet. Tokyo Smoke, if you into that kind of stuff. All right, so Susie says CJ Sushi and Hole in the Wall comes recommended, and Susie can personally attest to that. And Susie says David Rocco is a famous Italian chef. Yes, David Rocco. Can't remember if he has his own show. Susie says also check out Fish Market on Spadina. It's an actual authentic sushi place run by Japanese people. Oh, okay. Thanks for that information, Susie. Check out Fish Market on Spadina. Authentic sushi place run by Japanese people. Cool. Here's Coco's Espresso Bar. I'm not going to be worried about the music. I'll fix that up. It's no problem. And there's some people looking at me weird. I don't really care. If they don't know what it's about, they're living in the past. There's a gelato shop. I like that. Don't worry, you're not. Don't worry. I just want anything interesting, I want to show. But I have gotten some people that look at me and it's like they've never seen a freaking camera or phone before. So I'm gonna try not to get. Okay, so I've already showed you this part here on Yorkville Avenue. But with some people, it looks like it's like they've never seen a camera before. It's like I don't know, it's like they never. It's like, what do you think I'm doing? They're looking at me, giving me word. If it's a case where they don't want to be on camera, then they don't have to give me dirty looks. Sorry for the rant, but they don't gotta give me dirty looks. And one of these times, the next person that does that, I'm gonna call them out on it, because don't need to be giving people dirty looks. If you don't like it, move out the freaking way, or politely and respectfully tell me that you don't want to be on. That's fine. Susie says he used to, then he moved to Gusto and not Food Network. Oh, okay. Thanks for that information, Susie. Thank you. Knowledge is power. Thank you so much. Just pointing the camera away from people. So I pretty much showed you. Go ahead. Yogi says, gotta go back to work now. I'll rewatch the stream later tonight. Bye, Henry, Susie, Harjat, Ottawa Transit Place, and everyone else. Thank you so much for stopping by, Yogi. Thank you so much. You always bring so much positivity to the chat. You're my OG mod. I appreciate you so much, and thank you again for being part of the mod squad, as well as Ottawa Transit and Place, who just had to step out, as well as Susie and Harjat says bye, Yogi. Susie, well, this area is very posh. That's why, Henry. So beware of dinguses. Yeah, Susie. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. I don't even know what I can. I don't even know what else to, what examples I can give. There are so many, sorry, I'm not going to be stuck here. Don't worry, I'll keep it moving. So many, I don't know, I can give you so many examples. Well, I'll give you an example. I don't want to be this all being a rant, but sometimes when I took the Avenue Road 13 bus to get here, but nothing happened this time. But one time when I was on the avenue, when I was on the bus and I was talking with the bus operator, this person decided to tell me, "Oh, I'm talking too loud." I mean, not talking too loud. The person said, don't shout. Don't be yelling. I told a lady, I'm not yelling. I'm talking to the bus operator. Don't tell me I can't talk. Basically told me to be quiet, and I told the person under no certain terms, yeah, you're not going to tell me I can't talk to the bus operator. And obviously I'm not yelling. So definitely, even though it's mostly pleasant, but you do have definitely along Avenue Road, I hate to say, but you have those snobs. What else can I say? Those snobs. Maybe which way? Maybe I'll go to Bay and Bloor and then turn back, or should I keep going? What do you guys want to see? I mean, maybe I'll have a seat here in one of these nice little spots here. And a Guide to Canada in the house. Thank you so much for dropping by. Guide to Canada. I remember you popped in one of my other live streams. Nice sharing. Thank you so much. So good to see you here. Truly Canadian with the exclamation point. Says yes, totally agree with you. Yeah, thank you so much, Truly Canadian. I'm glad you see my point of view. I think that's what you were agreeing with one of my rants. Susie says same thing happened to Johnny in Inglewood. Oh, okay. I don't think I'm gonna have to check that out. Sorry for this view here. Maybe, but this is definitely pretty the Ming Mile, part of the Ming Mile. A lot of Harry Rosen, men's designer apparel, shoes and the like. Ottawa Transit and Buses says hi, Guide to Canada and Truly Canadian. Ottawa Transit and Buses back in the house. Susie says sometimes people naturally talk louder than others. Yeah, Susie, I will admit, when I talk, it is louder than other people, and I was definitely probably was a little bit loud. But for the person to say I was yelling, but maybe I was talking a little bit loud. So, but I talk to bus operators all the time, and nobody's ever had issue. But Susie's right. Truly Canadian says hi everyone and enjoying the walk. Thank you so much, Truly Canadian. I'm so glad you're enjoying this. I don't know, maybe should I walk east on Bloor, west for a bit, show a little bit of Bay and Bloor, and then go back west on Bloor, or maybe I'll leave it to you. Susie says a lady told him to stop filming. I call it the Strides Realtor. That's hilarious. I gotta go back. I never got to see that encounter or confrontation. I'll definitely have to see that. I definitely have to see that. I believe I started watching Johnny Strides when I saw an article of him in the Toronto Star. I saw an article of him on the Toronto Star. I believe that's around the time when I started watching. Big fan of Johnny Strides as well as Can Continuum. The two don't always have to be mentioned together, but I do have to give a shout out. I do have to give a shout out to Can Continuum. I was fortunate enough to catch his stream last night. He hit 10K. Big props to the Can Continuum for working hard and keep grinding away. That's what you gotta do sometimes. Keep grinding away. And look at him now, 10K. Wow. As we are approaching Bay and Bloor, I like that nice Sephora. Just maybe not that long ago, a couple of months ago, I don't remember exactly when that Sephora, maybe it was in the summertime, Alicia Keys actually just randomly popped into this Sephora. And whoever was fortunate enough to catch that was in for a very nice surprise. Alicia Keys just, but of course, I'm sure Alicia Keys has her own line with Sephora. Susie says, I found Johnny in the panty and figured out him in his Taiwan video at this hotel. Subtle face reveal. Oh, okay. So Susie's been a fan of Johnny Strides for quite some time now. I believe a lot of people That's where a lot of people maybe discover Johnny Strides, and as you take a look at Italy. So sometimes I put the camera up or down. Sometimes I don't want to. Maybe we'll cross here. Sometimes we'll. This right now at the moment busy intersection. But I guess this genre of walk tubing, I guess has blown up because of the pandemic. I don't think I'll walk all the way to Young and Bloor, should I? Is there something I could show you all? Maybe I'll go back, walk along Bloor Street West. Truly Canadian says one day you will hit 10K too. Thank you so much, Truly Canadian, for the optimism. I really appreciate the optimism. I myself am by nature a very optimistic person, so I really appreciate that. And thank you for showing interest in my channel. We'll just look at Italy here. Highly recommend this place, Italy. There with the pink flags and or magenta and the Canadian flag. That's Holt Renfrew. If you got a lot of money and you like designer stuff, well, there you go. And I certainly do hope that my channel keeps growing. I'm confident. I also know it's going to be a grind, but that's what you have to do. Susie says, love Alicia Keys. She's a humble lady. Yeah, she's a very down-to-earth woman. Even though obviously she's hella famous, but she seems like one of those sweet people that you can actually that she'd actually greet that you could actually friendly when you meet in person. Susie says, first let's get Henry to 1K. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, that would be I'd have to get to 1K first before anything. Sort of the magical 1K mark as we take a look down south on Bay Street. That's also very interesting. I don't know. Maybe I should. Maybe I'll be coming back up this way. Maybe I should. I wonder if I should go now. Maybe I'll go down Bay Street now. Oh, hope that's really bright down there. If anyone wants to chime in, do you want me to go down Bay Street or do you want me to keep going along Bloor Street West? Hit up the annex. Susie says, and through the New Year's Eve. Haha. Yes, Susie. Absolutely. Susie says, Holtz is owned by Galen Weston. Okay, thanks for that information, Susie. Yeah, I think I heard something about that. But thank you again for sharing your knowledge. We take a look again at Bay and Bloor. Susie says, who owns Loblaws, No Frills, Shoppers, TNT, Supermarket? Yeah. Yeah, this I seen commercials with him. He's I remember when he took over Shoppers Drug Mart, but I didn't know. Wow, Holt Renfrew, he added to his portfolio. There's Indigo, really a fabulous location here, connected to the Manulife Center. There it is. But I remember when Galen Weston took over Shoppers Drug Mart, and then they combined the PC Optimum program. There's a Cineplex up there. Sorry if let me know if it's bothering you. You can see it's really bright. But yeah, I remember when they combined the Shoppers, the PC Optimum. I collect, you see the Manulife Center and Cineplex. I collect PC Optimum points, and it's one of the best programs out there, loyalty programs. Susie says TNT and Shoppers used to be better before his takeover. Oh, okay, yeah. I guess there are some things that happen when there's a takeover, such as more PC products would have to be placed inside Shoppers Drug Mart. Not to say that not to say that PC are bad or anything, but oh wow, I don't know if I should be walking. I don't know if walking against the sun bothers you all. Let me know, please. If you don't mind, then we'll keep going, get the sunshine views. You can see on one side there, across the street, there's an Aroma Espresso bar, and the side we're about to cross is a Starbucks. So if you're a big coffee or tea or chai lover, yeah, you could definitely you have a couple of options right here at Charles Street West and Bay. Susie said not just PC products and TNT products are also pushed. Oh, okay, wow, that I didn't know, Susie. I do like a TNT supermarket. I have shopped there before. I've been, Susie, I've been to the, oh, I gotta watch where I step. I almost stepped on some dog crap. Ugh, to right. Avocado sushi. But yeah, I've been to some TNTs. I've been to the one Promenade Mall in Thornhill. I've been to that one. I've been which other one? I kind of like that. You know what? I like that. A lot of the recent condos, I think, have upped their game. Some of the new developments. I like a lot of the design. Wait for some people to cross here. Susie says Woodbine and 16th and Markham. You know what, Susie? Susie, interesting you say that. Now that you say that, I have been there. Yes, I have been there. Woodbine and 16th, yeah. If I remember correctly, I do like that location. I've been there once. I have been there, I know for sure. I don't remember how many times, once or twice. TNT Warden and Steeles is crowded and terrible. Oh yeah, I can imagine, Susie. Yeah, Warden and Steeles, very busy intersection. As we walk south on Bay Street, taking some of the sounds. I'm getting outside my comfort zone a little bit. I'm ready for any possible confrontation, and then that's cool. What is this? Firkin on Bay pub. But I do like that. Church. I don't go to church or anything, but at the same time, I respect anyone who's religious. I'm not. I don't have any religious denomination. I do believe in a higher power. I like to think I have some spirituality. But that's the beautiful thing about Toronto. You can get for the most part, people respect each other's religion, no matter what you practice. Maybe we'll cross the street here. I don't know. Maybe I should cross the street here. It's less congestion. I'm gonna cross the street here. Just lucky that both sides have a red light. But yeah, show you sights and sounds of downtown Toronto. I've gotten, like I said, I don't want to cut into I don't want to feel like I'm cutting into what the other Toronto streamers are doing, but I have gotten requests. And when I had that poll, there people would like to see exploring the city. So here we go. This is a chance. I'll try and do as much as possible today, because I don't know when I'll be able. When I'll do an actual. I don't know when I'll do an actual walking live stream next. I am a fan of, that's why sometimes I point the camera up, so I am a fan of architecture. I kind of like, some people may not be a fan, but I kind of like the color. Got sort of a two-tone thing going on over there. But we continue on here, passing St. Joseph Street. We continue walking south on Bay Street here, downtown Toronto. That's right, downtown Toronto. It's a beautiful day. It's a little bit windy. Finally, we're gonna see it. We're gonna see the 19 Bay bus. I did say in the title, we'll see some buses. I don't know why people get this stuff honking. We're gonna see the 19 Bay bus coming north. So I definitely want to catch this. I said I was going to catch some buses, so there's the 19 Bay. There it is going north. I promised some transit shots here. There we go. I put it in the title. I said there'd be buses and streetcars and subways. I did say that. There you go. Finally we get some Man, this car was making a U-turn. I didn't know if he was going to turn here or what. I guess this isn't as bad as I thought it would be. Again, I'm not the most comfortable. There's a Timmy Hose. I'm not the most comfortable. I try and avoid the crowds. I try and not. But so far so good. Walk backwards here for a bit. Believe we are in Bay and Wellesley. And that I tried to be nice, but some people just don't wanna. Just seem tired. That construction's been going on for a long time. It's some type of government building. But I do know that I've been inside that building, the OPP. Actually, the OPP with security there. So. And we continue to walk on Bay Street here. Take a look at some of the businesses across the street there. But so far so good. Like I say, anyone tries to come at me, I'm ready. I'm down anytime. It's not a problem. If somebody tries to say they don't want to be on camera, I'm gonna tell them, what do you got to hide? You don't want me on camera, that's fine, but what do you got to hide? That's what I'm going to say. But anyway, I'm gonna stop with that. So this has been going on for a long time. Just gonna wait for some people to pass. But I'm about to show you, it's been going on for a long time here, this construction. Maybe I'll spin over the camera here. That's been going on for a long time. No clue when it's going to be finished. Susie says, Henry, don't confront people. Be nice. Yeah, Susie, no, absolutely, you're right. Absolutely, I'm not gonna confront anyone. It's mainly if somebody tries to confront me. Sorry I didn't make it clear. Basically, I just trying to point out I'm ready. If anybody tries to come at me, I will not start anything. And you're right, Susie, to say that. I definitely will not start anything. Even if someone looks at me the wrong way, I'm not gonna. But if they start to be aggressive and belligerent towards me and confront me, then I got no choice. Susie said some people are naturally camera shy. That's understandable, Susie. Oh, I don't know. Some people don't know how to walk. I'm gonna walk here. That's not much of a view. But Susie says, yeah, you don't want to escalate it. Just walk away. Yeah, you're right, Susie. I can be a bit of a hothead. I did mention some of my other lovely viewers would know, and I haven't posted it yet, but I will post it. Here comes a 19 Bay bus. There we go for you. There we go for you transit folks. Because I did most of my votes were for transit, so I gotta try every time. I gotta catch those views. But thanks for the reminder, Susie. I know I shouldn't. These days, you don't know who you're dealing with. Somebody could have a knife and something like that. And like you said, better to avoid confrontation. But as I mentioned before, yeah, I'll post it at some point. Somebody tried to tell me I couldn't record right at Front and Bay, and I had to tell him I had to tell him, I had to let him know. I don't let him know. Don't ever come at me like that. I told him, you got to educate yourself what the law is. And yeah.
Excuse me, the ambulance is on the way. Please remove this.
Oh, the security just told that delivery guy that he had to move because the ambulance is just about to come. Prayers for the person. Hopefully, he or she will be okay. Susie says, if you want to make it in YouTube world, you don't need to be beefing with others. All right, thanks for the feedback, Susie. I appreciate it. And that's a good point. That's a good point. Even though confrontation, even though a lot of people like to watch confrontation, but like you said, in the long run, people, there will be a lot of people who will not like to see that kind of very, I guess, unpleasant. It would be unpleasant situation. Thanks for the feedback, Susie. We've just passed the hour mark and become a little bit overcast as we are here at Bay in Grenville, waiting to cross. I'm not gonna wait. Forget this. As we approach the ever busy intersection of College and Bay, you'll also find College Park. There's a streetcar turning, so the 506 Carlton streetcars are still detouring, even though that the College streetcar tracks seem to be it's back open now. College is back open between University and Spadina, but I guess they still have the detours. So they still need the 506 replacement buses, as we're going to see another streetcar make a turn here. This one I'm going to try and catch. Try and catch the streetcar turning here. Zoom in a little bit. I just want to catch this streetcar. There we go. There's for my transit enthusiasts out there. I did put, I promised we see transit. There we go. But Susie, I really appreciate Susie, I really appreciate that you've been very active. Here comes a 506 replacement, Carlton replacement. I may walk on. I don't know if I'm gonna stay. What the plan is exactly. I may continue walking on Bay. I just want to catch this because I've been to university. If I keep going west, I've been there a number of times. I just want to catch a view. The 506 replacement bus. There she goes. There she goes. 506 replacement. Fan of that route. I did enjoy it when I took it. So we'll get moving again. We'll get moving. We'll continue to walk south on Bay, I guess. I've been yeah, I guess we'll continue to walk. We see another streetcar. I've been college and university quite a number of times recently, so I want to be able to just want to Carl 506 Carlton streetcar turning onto College Street. There we go. There we go. So Susie, I really appreciate how active you've been in the chat, and you sharing your knowledge or your food recommendations. That's always very useful, as well. Deer Garden Signatures. There's a pizzaiolo. And here we go. We continue to walk south on Bay Street. I'll just keep going as long as I can, I guess. But again, Susie, shout out to Susie for sharing some knowledge, a lot of useful knowledge. Knowledge is power. And every time I see a baby stroller, I don't want to be. That's cool. Yeah, you go. That's it. We're in downtown Toronto. Got my eyes open. All sides of me. Become a little bit overcast right now. Bubble bath, spa, and nails. That's another streetcar coming. Get this streetcar here. Streetcar. There we go. Nice. I always try and catch those views. I'm a big fan of the TTC. I know there's improvements to be made, but in general, this is very interesting. I always wanted to explore this place at some point. The McMurtry Scott building. Always wanted to. Oh, security desk there, but very interesting. Definitely, we'll have to check that place out at some point. We are approaching a Gerrard Street West and Bay. Looks like there's people out doing their thing here. I guess it is getting close to lunchtime for a lot of folks. We'll cross there's another bay bus. There's the shoppers. Keep this going. It's going so far so good here. No incidents other than my ranting. Try not to rant anymore. Here's Fresh West. Well, keep it moving here. I have no set plan. Just gonna go with the flow, I guess. And we'll be see that used to be Starbucks. That vacancy used to be a Starbucks. Moss coffee, which I had earlier this morning. As we approach Bay and Elm. There's a Egg Smart all day breakfast. I'm a big fan of all day breakfast type places. Love eggs. Can do so many things. And for pretty cheap too. Eggs are wonderful. Nice omelet. I don't know what that streetcar was honking at. That streetcar was honking at someone. I guess that streetcar was honking at somebody was trying to probably a car was trying to go past on the right lane. Susie says, I wish Panera Bread would come back. Yeah, I like Panera Bread, Susie, yeah. I like Panera Bread. Yeah, I wish that would be nice. I do like Panera Bread. Susie said driver and pedestrian probably. Yeah. The streetcar was at the stop, I guess letting people in, passengers. And I guess what probably happened is a driver didn't yield like they're supposed to when just 1 second here. Wait for some people to pass by here. There's a Red Lobster. Red Lobster connected to the atrium and on Bay. But yeah, Susie, some drivers you just have to shake your head at. It's absolutely ridiculous. And I certainly hope he doesn't mind. I caught the live stream where, and then after the live stream, I guess Johnny made a short, Johnny Stride, of that. It was quite shocking to see that that vehicle mount onto the curb of Dundas and Spadina, right in Chinatown, trying to make a. Now you see here, just going to the ATM. I couldn't believe that. Uncle Tetsu's a Japanese has moved to 590 Bay Street. So they made a really nice place. Maybe I'll show it. Right across the street, really nice. It's not, at least it's not so tiny. They made it really nice. There's the Canadian Tire, Marks. Yeah, Susie says entitled drivers, SMH. Yeah. Yeah, entitled. Selfish, yeah, pretty much selfish. Why on earth would that kind of behavior? It looks like they haven't changed this part. Ryerson, they got to change that part. They still haven't got to that yet. They've changed it to Toronto Metropolitan University. They've changed the name on a number of things, but still have work to do. Truly Canadian says, okay, thanks for keeping me company while I got work done. Going to walk the dog now. Have a great day. Truly Canadian. Truly Canadian, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for leaving, participating in the chat, and being a positive. Your encouraging comments is very positive. And I will remember your comment. I will remember your comment when you said that I'll reach 10K one day. There's the atrium on Bay. I'm going to show you Uncle Tetsu's here. Very nice. When you walk by it here, Uncle Tetsu's here. Maybe I'll just, if I can give just show quickly here. There's the Uncle Tetsu's. Kind of a glare there, so it's hard to see, but yeah, really cool. Really cool. At least I'll have to give a proper tour at some point, but even here, you see they have here. So I definitely think that's really cool. That is really cool. Japanese Uncle Tetsu's is, if you're not familiar, their cheesecakes are very, I think they're very good. They're much lighter than what you would normally think of cheesecakes, more lighter and fluffier, more subtle taste, but the taste is still there. So if you're not into the heavy cheesecake type deal, you may want to try Uncle Tetsu's. Very light. And Susie says, take care, Truly Canadian, bye. Yes, bye, Truly Canadian. Thank you so much again. And I hope to see you again. And enjoy your dog walk. Susie says, Uncle Tetsu reminds me of the Taiwanese jiggly cake. Oh, okay. I have to check that out. I don't know what the Taiwanese jiggly cake is, but I definitely, unless I've seen it, I didn't know what the name. I'll have to check out the Taiwanese jiggly cake. Susie, are you a fan of Uncle Tetsu? And maybe I'll just walk across the street here. I probably shouldn't, but walk across the street here. And we're here at the corner of Dundas and Bay. We got some people soliciting donations. I'll be like, sorry, I'm busy right now, doing a live stream. But there's the 505 I want to catch. There's the 505 I want to catch. I mean, not literally catch, but catch the views there. Oh my God. Susie says that they sell it at TNT. It's a Taiwanese sponge cake. Oh, okay. Oh, I think I know it. Susie, I think I know. I think I've had that before. Yeah. The sponge cake. We'll have to be creative here. Sponge cake. Yeah, I think I've had that. I think I know. And they come in. It's like a kind of an oval shape, Susie. Kind of an oval shape. Transit place says a guy being a bad example. Guy being a bad example, okay. Yeah, absolutely. Some drivers really need to do a refresher course. Not just in driving, but even in the rules of the road. They need to go back to doing the written test again, I think. Not just the driving test, the written test. Go ahead, buddy. Transit place says, Susie, TNT is expensive. Yeah, TNT, I guess a little bit above average price. But if you like Asian, if you need Asian groceries, TNT is a great option. TNT, in general, I'm a fan of TNT. As we take a look at, there's another. There we go. Yeah, Transit Place says this looks like Dundas or Yonge or near it. Yeah, we were at Bain Dundas. Maybe I'll at some point go to Yonge and Dundas. I'm not sure. We'll see. Transit Place. Susie says to Transit Place. I agree. So shop the sales. Don't pay full price. Yeah, you know what they say. You're a sucker if you pay full price. Transit Place says man's jaywalked. Yeah. I'm not exactly the best example. Please don't follow what I'm doing. I'm very familiar with navigating the city, so I know in that case, I was completely safe, but it's not a recommended move, as Transit Place said. Hard Josh says, how are you at Transit Place? As you take a look at the curved buildings of Toronto City Hall. I don't know, I guess maybe I'll cross here, I guess. I promise not to jaywalk this time. There's other people also waiting to cross, so that's cool. Okay, here we go. Transit Place, Susie says their ongiri are gross and overpriced crap. Okay, good to know. Thanks for the information, Susie. I'll know not to even if it's on sale, not to get their ongiri there. Transit Place says you should do a video outside Toronto, like in York Region. Yeah, you know what? Transit Place, great idea. I was thinking about doing maybe I could do a walk in Thornhill. I don't think nobody ever goes there in Thornhill. It's a suburb just north of Toronto. Right there, right beside Toronto, where Steeles, the border of Steeles. There's a between let's say Yonge and let's say Bathurst, or even Bathurst is Thornhill. So definitely good idea. Thanks for the feedback, Transit Place. I will definitely do. I try to any requests that you have, I'll try and do them. So Transit Place says try and do a York Region. It will be done. I'm gonna maybe Thornhill, and there I'll get to there are actually some interesting things about Thornhill that I'll definitely be happy to show you all. Susie says to Transit Place, York Region isn't walkable, not to mention every driver in York Region will try to run you over. Yeah, that's true, Susie. That's very true. But when I do show you Thornhill, believe it or not, there are parts of Thornhill, parts of York Region, and I'm talking specifically about Thornhill, you'll be very pleasantly surprised. You all may want to walk there yourself, because there are certain parts, such as on Clark Avenue. Sorry, I don't know why I'm showing you this. Such as on Clark Avenue, even along Center Street in Thornhill, that the sidewalks are kind of like how they are, like they're ultra wide sidewalks. It's beautiful thing. Kind of like in some parts of the financial district, really wide sidewalks, and it's great. Even some of the bike lanes that I want to show. And but like Susie said, for the most part, York Region is not very pedestrian friendly. But I will show a nice little gem in Thornhill. It's absolutely fantastic. Maybe not the most interesting. It's not like in terms of if you like to see a lot of because it is a suburb. They don't have not that many shops, but definitely I am a fan. I'll get in more when I do the walk. I'll explain further. But there are some really good eats in Thornhill that I definitely want to share with y'all. And try and Susie says unless he goes to Unionville or P-Mall. Well, Susie, if there's anything, I don't know if I should keep going. Should I go to Nathan Phillips Square? I can go this way to Nathan Phillips Square, but I can also... Okay, maybe we'll try. Do y'all want to see Nathan Phillips Square? You know what? Yeah, okay. And transit places everywhere is car-centric. And Susie says also York Region is very car-centric. Yeah, absolutely. You definitely need a car when you're in York Region. If you live in York Region, the bus system has improved a lot, but it's still not frequent enough. So you definitely need a car if you live in York Region. Hence why, absolutely, you guys are right. Car-centric, absolutely. And transit place says even Toronto. Susie says Thornhill has nothing unless he walks Thornhill Village. Yeah, Thornhill Village is a lovely little area. And yeah, to be honest, I mean it isn't the most exciting, but I do have I still appreciate the community in Thornhill. There's a lot of kosher places. As we take, you can kind of see the old City Hall clock tower. I'll try and show you. I'll try and make it interesting. I'll try and make the Thornhill interesting. Thornhill video. I'll come up with something. But I think you all will be pleasantly surprised at probably some stuff you haven't seen before, because certain parts of Thornhill. Transit Place says hence why Toronto has a gridlock problem. Yeah, absolutely. It's just gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. We're here at Nathan Phillips Square. I had no idea if I was gonna be here, but I guess I'm here now. Transit Place says Toronto has good bus service, but it also has a major gridlock problem. And Toronto does have its fair share of drivers. Yeah, absolutely right, Transit Place. When I ride the bus, I see all the time, sort of how many times the bus operator has to deal with lousy drivers. Whether or not having to make if you go look there's the Eaton Center. The Ontario line will pass through there. I don't know. People think I'm filming them. Right in front of Eaton Center and between Old City Hall. You can see from here the pylons. You see a little bit off to the center right, the orange of the pylon. That's for the Ontario line. So the Ontario through there. Maybe I should take a closer look here at Nathan Phillips Square. I don't know if I should. Maybe we'll go there later on or something. Susie says, I'll admit the Viva is better run than the GTC. Oh, yeah, you know what, Susie? I like how Viva, they got those dedicated lines that only Viva can go on. I know there are parts of Highway 7, Susie. You may know already, but Highway 7, where it's only that dedicated lane for the Viva bus. So that's pretty awesome. I got to ride on it one time. I think I was going to Markville Mall or something like that, and that was pretty neat to see. As you can see, the menorah there. Still got the Christmas tree in the menorah. All the candles are lit up. It'll be cool to see that. Oh, looks like it's not open. People are trying to go up to the, oh look, a lot of people are skating. That's cool. Do you guys want to see people skate for a while? People are trying to go up to that part I really enjoy, but, oh, I do see people on it, so I think it is open. The podium up at City Hall, I think it is open. Let me see. That's right, Transit Place, that's right. You being a transit enthusiasts, you know, TTC buses bunch up a lot of the time. No fault to the bus operators. It's just that that's the way to the gridlock. Because of the Toronto gridlock, a lot of the TTC buses end up bunching, what's called bunching, and unfortunately, there are complaints from passengers. You know, understandably, they're frustrated and they're wondering why buses don't show up for half an hour and all of a sudden, like 5 of them show up. But it looks like maybe we'll go up there. Is it open? I don't know how I seen somebody go up there. I don't know. It looks like I don't know. I saw somebody up there. Maybe it was there's people skating there on the Nathan Phillips Square. And Harja says the transit place. Oh no, go ahead. Oh. And Harja says transit place. How's your day going? And transit place says good, Harjat. That's awesome. Glad to hear, transit place. Glad to hear you all are having, so far everyone's having a good day. Susie says, I know because I took it once to night it up when everything reopened. Oh, okay. Thanks for sharing that, Susie. And Susie said every time Yonge and Bloor goes down. Yeah, you know what, Susie? There always seems to be a problem at Yonge and Bloor. As we see people, look at a lot of people skating today. You guys want to watch? I can go get an overhead view. People skating. Wish I could do a selfie, but I'm not exactly having a very good hair day, so I'll have to save that for another time. And unfortunately, I still have that little red mark right in my on my eye. Might take another couple of days, hopefully in time for New Year's. But Yonge and Bloor, yeah. Things always have. Oh, there's a Salvation Army waving. They put it. Yonge and Bloor. There's always stuff happening at Yonge and Bloor. Security incidents. Yonge and Bloor. All kinds of. You always have to be Yonge and Bloor. It is the busiest subway. Here, the remnants. Very unsightly, actually. You guys want to see people skating? Transit place says, sure, YRT Viva doesn't have that frequent service, but it makes up when the buses generally come on time. Yeah, great point on Transit place. The services, when it comes to the scheduling, is more reliable. Absolutely. I'll try and give you guys an overhead view. Maybe. I don't think the podium is open, so I'm gonna have to go. We'll have to go up this walkway here. We'll go up this walkway. But good point, Transit Place. I do appreciate that. Usually YRT and Viva, it's much less congested, so it makes for a more comfortable ride. And Transit Place says, unlike Toronto buses that either come bunched together or rather late. Yeah, absolutely. Here's another shot. That's awesome. A lot of people skating. You could hear Old City Hall clock in the tower going off. And we're not going to let this stop us from going up, because I know, as if you've seen my winter storm video, I showed you all how to get up here, how to get up the walkway, even though it's closed. Look at how many people are here. This is incredible. This is awesome. People, you know, during the winter storm, if you haven't checked out the live stream, check it out. Look at this. This is amazing. This is awesome. I hope somebody smiles for the camera or something, but this is awesome. Good to see. During the winter storm, there was too much snow accumulating on the rink. Every time they tried to shovel it, more snow would come. So nobody could skate, unfortunately, during the winter storm. But here we go. Everyone taking pictures. We'll take a look at some of the people skating. I don't want to not for too long, but I don't think people will mind. There's a Toronto sign. Oh, sorry about that. There's copyright music playing, but it's all good, whatever. We just watched the people here with the Toronto sign here skating. That's awesome. That's awesome. People may be learning to skate for the first time. Maybe they're new. Maybe they're new to Canada. You know, or maybe first time skating. Maybe they've been. Yeah, keep going. That's right. Awesome. You're doing awesome. Look at this is the long lineup here. This is the lineup to go skating. So if you want to come skating, you got to make sure to give yourself time. But we'll definitely. You see how the people are all up there? We're gonna go up right up there. We're gonna go right up there. Right here. This is where we go. This remains open and accessible. So we're gonna go right up. Okay, and get you some overhead views of the skating. Oops, sorry. Yeah, thank you. Give you some overhead views of the skating here. We got the overhead view. Some type of alarm going off. Here we are. We are on the upper walkway here. Give you some awesome shots. Look at that. That's awesome. That is awesome. Try and get the OCL clock in there. Oh, why did that alarm have to go off? Oh, jeez. I hope that's not annoying y'all. That's great. People are lining up, waiting to skate. That's awesome. Cheers to everyone. Cheers to everyone in the chat. Susie, Transit Place, thank you so much for being active in the chat, and everyone who's here, or if you're lurking, don't be shy, come say hi. You can see everyone's very friendly. That's awesome. Maybe I'll get another view. We'll keep going. We'll keep going on this walkway here. Maybe I can walk backwards and you can keep seeing we'll get back to the views. We'll just continue on this walkway here at Nathan Phillips Square, this kind of upper level. I'll give you a different angle, more centered view of the skating rink here. Man, did you all see how many people? And did you see the lineup? Wow. People are probably wondering, how did they get up here? There's the Sheraton. I remember showing that during the winter storm. Dudy Yaloff, I remember he had some fond memories of the Sheraton. Maybe we'll catch the Sheraton with the streetcar going by. There's the Sheraton. All right, we made it up here. Looks like there's somebody there enjoying Queen Street West. Right now, we're gonna focus here on Nathan Phillips Square, the skating rink here. Look at that's awesome. Susie says, all right, Henry and everyone, I'm gonna go make lunch and go for a walk. Take care. Susie, thank you so much. Cheers to you. Thank you for being a mod, and have a great lunch and walk. Stay safe out there, Susie, because still some patches of ice. Please stay safe. But Susie, thanks so much for being awesome. Try and give you Susie's gonna go have some delicious lunch. Maybe we'll find out later. Susie may tell us what lunch she had, and have a great walk, Susie. Stay safe. Audra says bye, Susie. Man, I wish I could do a selfie right now and doing with this. Maybe I'll try, I don't know. Okay, maybe not so bad. I'm not a big fan of my hair today. I don't know if I can get all the Toronto sign in there or not. Sort of. Cheers, everyone. So glad you can make it. You see, I'm not having the greatest hair day, so well, but appreciate you all so much. And Harjad's in the house. Harjad, Our John let us all know that he's having a good day so far. That's awesome. We'll continue walking, getting the skating here. Awesome to see people having fun. Here we are. And you can see like how many people here. This is awesome. That's awesome. You can see what I'm walking on here. It's all slush. There we go. There we go, just to look at Old City Hall clock tower. I'll maybe point at the skating rink one more time. Just want to get to the corner here. Give you as many views as possible. Oh yes. You see still remnants of snow, but it's really mild. Really mild out there. Let's go one more look at I don't know. It's a little bit of a closer view. That's awesome. That's an awesome sight. I'm sure people wouldn't mind me leaving the camera there all day for hours on end. It would be definitely, you can never get bored of it really. Maybe one more time here while I haven't got this view yet. As we are here on the walkway here, the Nathan Phillips Square. That is great. I may take a breather for a minute or two. I mean, I'll keep going. I'm gonna keep going. Okay, maybe what else am I gonna? There you go. That's awesome. Yep, all access is closed up there. I guess it must have been somebody who works at Toronto City Hall who's up there. Hopefully, hopefully once they cleared out a lot of the gunk, and with the mild temperatures coming, hopefully they can open it up again. I'm a big fan of that upper area though. Look at and you can see again there, try and center it. You can see the fence with the pylons here. The Ontario line will pass through. I mean, all good. I know the pain of construction will be there, but it's all for the greater good, and we definitely need this Ontario line to relieve congestion on the Yonge line. The wind is coming. It's a little bit overcast now. Thankfully, when we started the stream, it was sunny. Cool to see all these flags here. Be careful here, somebody behind me. There we go. They realize now that there's nowhere to go here. Well, I guess could have went down there, I guess. Just gonna take a little breather here. I'll try and keep the camera onto something to look at. Maybe the waving flags. Please bear with me. Just recoup a little bit. But we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep at this. I don't know if I'm gonna. I was planning to go. I was planning to go on for maybe 5 hours, but I think Johnny Stry says he's gonna be live streaming today, I believe. So not sure when. So maybe I should. I have no clue at all the time frame, but may have to check in on that if he's announced anything. If he's announced anything, I may maybe I'll cut the stream. Hopefully nobody's going to come towards me. You know, there's nothing here for people to see, so they shouldn't be coming near me. Is there anything to look at there? Covered by the thing. Maybe I'll just keep it like that. But I appreciate everyone who popped in the chat. Very much appreciated. And thank you for bearing with me in some of my rants. I got like Susie said, just try not to get into confrontation. We'll get moving very shortly. Unless if one of the other Toronto streamers can continue into the special live stream last night. If Johnny Stride's doing his live stream very soon, I may end it. Although I don't think he has anything to worry about as for me being competition or anything. I'm not gonna. I like to think I'm not taking away any viewers. I'm just a small fish right now at the moment. Alright, we're back. I haven't seen any announcement. I checked in on Johnny Stride's channel. Someone walking their dog. No. I haven't seen any posting of when he's doing a live stream, but maybe I'll just keep going and then maybe I'll just finish it when Johnny finishes. How you doing? Beautiful, beautiful. I like to try and make my live streams as long as possible. I was prepared to do 5 hours today. But if I'm gonna keep going here, I wonder what we should, where we should go and explore. But maybe I want my audience and viewers to know. If I cut it off now, we're still under 2 hours. I want everybody to know. I don't want it too short to be. It just seems too short to cut it off right now. Maybe we'll get another look at the skating rink again. Let's do I want all my live streams to be massive, whenever possible. I want all my live streams to be maybe at least I'll try and hit the 2 hour mark. Maybe I'll try and hit the 2 hour mark. At least hit the 2 hour mark. I can keep going on and on and on. But hopefully, maybe some of those people in line finally got to lace the skates up. Maybe I'll try and walk backwards so I can keep giving you the view of the skating. There we go. I'm sure no one will mind. This is a very public place with pictures and videos. People take all the time here. So I'm sure in a very, very public place like this, nobody will mind. Maybe they'll see themselves on my video, on my live stream. It'd be cool to see an axle, somebody do an axle or something. That'd be really cool. You can see all sorts of things. That looks like parents are teaching their kids how to skate with the whatever that aid is, that the little goalpost thing. But this is awesome. This is awesome to see people skating. Maybe I'll just stay here for a while until someone pops in the chat. Maybe I won't. Oh no. What view is better? This? That? You can see people sitting by the Toronto sign. That's awesome. People enjoying themselves. But I guess maybe I'll just, I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep it here for a bit until either I hit the 2-hour mark, or until I hear someone pop in the chat if they want me to keep going or what. Maybe I better spot a little bit. I don't want people to think I'm spying on them or anything. Ottawa Transit and Buses says cool. All right, Ottawa Transit and Buses. Thank you so much. We have some signs of life in the chat. Glad you think that's cool. We see all the pigeons here. You always see this on the ledge here. Oh, here we go. This is for you, Ottawa Transit and Buses and transit enthusiasts. There's a streetcar, 501 Queen streetcar. Oh, I don't know if that was the best view. Oh, here we go. There's another one coming. There we go. There we go. Now we'll be able to see with the nice curvy architecture of the Toronto City Hall building. Maybe this is a cool view. Check it out. Thank you, Ottawa Transit Bus. It says nice catch. Yeah, I did. Thank you. I hope so. I did promise. I did say in the title we'd see streetcars, and if I'm keeping my eyes and ears open so I can catch shots like that. And check out Ottawa Transit and Buses channel. He does he's really skilled at catching the OC Transpo. Really a lot of awesome shots. Shouts out to Ottawa Transit and Buses. And I will check out Transit Plays' channel later when I get home. Ottawa Transit and Buses is a fan of Transit Plays. I almost got confused, Ottawa Transit Buses. I almost got confused when you're, with Transit Plays and you used to be Transit Studios and Buses. But now with Ottawa Transit and Buses, I like that name. I don't know if we should stay. Should we stay here for a few more minutes? Just keep watching the people skating. I was prepared to go for like 5 hours or more. But you know what? If I could hit the 2-hour mark, you know, I want my viewers to know that my live streams would normally be like at least like 4 or 5 hours, even more. I'll be doing some live streams that are like 8 hours, 10 hours, so stay tuned. And I want to make sure people know And Ottawa Transit Buses says LOL. Thank you so much for Ottawa Transit Buses. The chat was getting a little bit quiet there, so but that's cool. It says on my counter I see five people in the chat, so that's encouraging. It's good to know that it's you're welcome to tune in. You don't have to feel like you have to pop in the chat. I'm just glad you're enjoying this. Maybe I'll stay here for 5 more minutes. I can't stay here all day. I don't want people to think can't be here all day on, you know. Sure somebody's gonna notice, man, this guy's been here for quite some time. But I'm sure this is okay with Fine by People. This is people I'm sure expect to be people are taking pictures all the time of the Toronto sign. This is awesome. Maybe this might Ottawa Transit Buses says finally YouTube's algorithm is not broken. LOL. That's funny, Ottawa Transit Buses. That's awesome. And Ottawa Transit Buses, it was so good to see you in Ken Continuum's live stream yesterday. I don't know. I tried to check the chat replay. I think I may have. I apologize if I may. I don't know if I was able to respond when you said hello to me. I did say hello. I made a similar comment to you, Ottawa Transit Bus, saying hello, it's good to see you. But maybe you missed it. The chat was so busy. But it was good to see Ottawa Transit Buses that you were interacting with other of Ken's fine viewers. It was good to see that. I'm so glad now you'll get to be able to participate. Now people are more familiar with you, and they said Ottawa Transit Buses, and I saw you donate $20 to. Oh yeah, Ottawa Transit Buses. Yeah, I gotta be careful I don't break my wallet. I have donated a few times already, so I gotta be careful. But that was Ken's special 10K. I at least had to. I probably would have donated, contributed $10, but it was a special live stream, so I want to at least at $20. But yeah, you saw that, 8 Ottawa Transit and Buses. Yeah, that's a super chat. And hopefully Ottawa Transit Buses, you and me, we'll get to the 1,000 subscriber mark, so we can get monetized, and maybe we can eventually you know, get a super chat or two. Very nice that people show their appreciation like that. We are Ottawa Transit Buses says yes. We are almost at the 2-hour mark, just a couple more minutes. Maybe I'll take this opportunity to make this a 2-minute warning. I mean, I could go on, but you know, maybe sometimes it's good to 2 hours is still pretty solid. I can keep going on and on. I want to make it known eventually that my live streams can go on for hours and hours and hours on end, 5 hours. But you know, sometimes it's good to keep it in the 2-hour mark. Ottawa Transit Bus says I'll try to post more. Yeah, it was good to see you. It was good to see you interacting with the other members, and good to see now more and more people will be familiar with you. So you'll, even if I'm not there, you'll have other people to chat with. Ottawa Transit Buses says I'll start posting more in January. Sounds really good, and I'm looking forward to it. Ottawa Transit and Buses, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, no, that. Oh, I shouldn't say anything. That's an awesome idea, actually.
Yeah.
Like that. That's awesome. We have here a nice couple who's kind of doing who's kind of panning, taking as he's walking along, panning the shot. But I just want to give a 2-minute warning here, or now it's like a minute. I may be wrapping it up, so we're 1 minute to the 2-hour mark. I may wrap it up in a minute. I apologize if you want to see more. But who knows? Maybe Johnny Strides will be doing it very shortly. His live stream, you can go check him out. If you're not familiar, if you like this kind of content and you're not familiar already with Johnny Strides, go check out Johnny Strides and go check out the Kent Continuum. I'm a big fan as well of the Kent Continuum. Go check the Johnny Strides and Kent Continuum. I made Ottawa Transit Buses says I'll make a live stream again today. Okay, Ottawa Transit Buses, it will take me a few hours. I probably, by the time I get home, it will be a I would love to be there. If you could make me, if you can maybe make it around 4. Oh, there's a Zamboni. Catch the Zamboni. If you can maybe make it, I want to be there. If you can maybe make it, possibly like around 4 o'clock or later. It's gonna take me a couple hours to get home. I may have to pick up lunch along the way. There's a Zamboni clearing the ice. So Ottawa Transit Buses, yeah, if you can make me, I don't want to. Yeah, I'd love to be there. Maybe if you can make it around, I don't want to tell you what to do or what time to make it, but if you would like me to be there, if you can make it around 4 o'clock or later. Oh, thanks a lot, Auto Transit Bus says, okay, good, I'm available at the time. Okay, sounds great. I will make sure to be available there for you. Maybe, okay, I guess maybe this is how we're going to have to end it. The Zamboni has to clear the ice. Ottawa Transit Buses says at 4. All right. I guess this is how we'll end it. I kind of want to end it with everyone skating, but we may end it with the Zamboni. We may end it with. So okay, I'll just do it. I'm having a bad hair day, so that's okay. It's okay. I'll just maybe we'll end it that way. We got to see plenty of skating. You could go rewind and check the replay. Zamboni. Maybe this is. I kind of want to get a shot, finish it off with everyone skating. But I did manage to get a selfie with that. So I'll say my goodbyes now. Everyone in the chat, thank you all so much for being here. Ottawa Transit Buses, I'll see you later on your live stream. So shouts out to you, cheers to you for on this being part of the chat on this last little bit of the live stream. Ottawa Transit Buses says at 4:10, all right. I'll be there. I'll put a reminder on my phone, a reminder alert at 4:10. If you're lurking, go check out Ottawa Transit and Buses, his channel. Really interesting. We have a lot of fun in his live streams. And Harjot says, bye Henry and everyone. All right, Harjot, cheers to you. Thank you so much for being here, Harjot. Bye, Harjot. Have a great day. Hope to see you, Harjot, at Ottawa Transit and Buses live stream. And shouts out to also Yogi, who was here earlier, as well as Truly Canadian, Susie. And I know there's someone, sorry if I forgot the name, Transit Plays was here. And I know there's someone trying to remember, maybe I'm going to have to scroll back the chat here. Who, I know there's one more fine viewer who was here. Just wanted I don't want to forget anybody. You could hear the Old City Hall clock tower. I think I got everybody, yes. I got everybody. Cheers to everyone. All right, bye, Ottawa Transit and Buses. Cheers to you all. Have a wonderful day. Cheers.